Hello, fifth and sixth grade artists. So today we don't really have a whole lot of stuff to do. It's kind of a light day. I know that Friday is your day off this week, so you're probably not going to want to do this big art project. And we've done a few of those already. So my thought was that today we'd just do something kind of fun. So no norms, no worrying about anything. It's just you, some paper, and some colored pencils. I did use a marker. I used just a regular black marker. It's kind of a soft, like a brush tip marker, but you could use any black marker. And I used a graphite pencil. So graphite pencil, black marker, and your colored pencils that we've been using. And all I did some research before I did this because my students were telling me, they were showing me some things they were drawing, and they were drawing these cute little characters, and I wanted to know more. So they all really identified with the colors of the characters, which, you know, if you're an artist, you really identify with the color of a character for sure. So I was very interested, and it turns out they're from a video game, and it's a video game you could download to your computer. I did purchase it, and I had to buy it. It was $4.99. So just so you know, that's how much it cost. But so I did purchase the game, and I did my research, which was fun research. And I played the game, and I tried it out, and I then decided to draw the characters. So the video game is, if you have not played it, the game is called Among Us. And it's about, like, you just kind of run around and complete tasks, and there's one person who's like a bad guy, and you try to complete all the tasks without the bad guy getting you or getting people. So I lost a lot of times, and I was when you're the bad guy, they call you the imposter. And I was the imposter once, and everybody caught on, like everybody found me out really quick. But anyway, so this is the character from there. And it was fun to play the game. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time on video games because really there are better things to be doing, like drawing your characters too and learning really concrete skills. However, there's a place for everything. And since it's Friday and it's your vacation day, I suppose drawing your characters, and you can draw these characters. They're super cute, even if you don't know anything about the video game. And don't feel shy saying like, oh, I don't really play video games, but I really like the characters, and the video game sounds fun or something. You know, you don't have to be like super involved in it to like the characters. So anyway, let's just kind of jump in and get started on drawing these cute little characters. Okay, so I have this rectangular shape, upside down U with a sort of rectangular top. And I'm going to take a couple times to mark it off. I mark it off lighter first, and then I come down in the bottom and draw in the leg, and then the belly, and then that other leg kind of comes down from the middle of that belly line. And I go up, a rounded off rectangle for that little screen face or little mask face. And then this weird, I don't even know what it is. It's like a backpack or something. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't look like an arm. And then there's this little bump out that happens right on the leg that kind of curves into the belly. You have to just kind of imagine it because that's all there is. And then there's a shadow that comes down in front. This is a shadow line. So this is a colored line that's going to draw the shadow. So do you see how it kind of comes down in just a, and there's the belly. And then I'm going to erase this line because I don't want too much of that. But that belly part does come in front of the leg a little bit. But there's this little bump out right on his leg that kind of makes the belly, and it just goes smooth right there. Okay, so that's the basic shape. And then I just kind of mark off, there's a white reflective spot right up there. and then a gray spot, and then there's dark gray beneath. You'll see more when I color it in, but there are these 3 different lines, sort of 3 different ovals. And then I just come in with my black marker and start to trace it. And this is one of those brush tip black markers, so it kind of gets really thick and thin. But I'm just redrawing it. And this part right here, it's so important that this little leg part comes over the back part of the leg. You see how that happens? Okay, and then I just go over the little backpacky thing. And then I just do this part of the screen. Now notice that I'm not, the shadows, I'm just going to connect these lines here. The shadows that I draw, so that screen goes over that line. It goes over that line, so I have to make sure that it, is there. Now I can color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that shadow the way we've been making all of our other shadows. So I can color in this entire thing without worrying, so long as I know where that line is for the shadow. So I'm gonna start coloring it in. I've chosen pink, and I'm going to start coloring it in. And I can color in, kind of like a nice, so long as I keep this line just in my mind and in my vision, I can color in the entire little character with this pink. And I'm going to try and do it kind of evenly and lightly and evenly. I'm just going to speed this up for you so you can see this quicker. Okay, so I am just coloring it in and try to get it really nice and evenly. And you can see that graphite line, that light graphite line that I have in there for the shadow. It's still visible under my pencil. I didn't color it too hard so that the line disappeared. So I still have that shadow line, and I know where that is. And you know I'm using pink. So I'm not going to come in with a complementary color this time. I'm coming in sort of with like a blue on top of the pink. And I'm leaving a little line, I'm leaving a little bit at the top of the backpack or whatever that thing is. And then I'm leaving that U-shaped line right there. Now I come in, again, I'm coming in with a more reddish color, reddishy orange, to kind of brown out that blue. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could come in with a bunch of colors at this point as long as they work together. So we've gone through a lot of different colored pencil blends. And you can see that this is just kind of darkening. Layering this color is darkening my pink. So you can see I left that U-shaped part light, and I also left a little bit at the top of the backpack, or whatever that is. Okay, so now I come in, and you'll see now I color the whole screen sort of gray, and then there's this darker part of the screen, and I leave that little white part, and then I come in with some blue, just a little bit light blue over it, and there you go. I'm going to cut them out. And just make sure that he's all really nice and tidy. All those little, anytime I colored over the, if I colored over the black lines, it's fine. I can cut them out. So there we go. We have one guy. Let's try this again. Okay, that U-shaped, upside down U-shaped thing. One leg, belly that goes in front, and a rectangular shaped screen, backpacky thing, little curve to his belly, And erase any lines that I don't need. Maybe a flower. There are some that have flowers. I'm not going to put a flower on this one, actually. I'm going to, I don't know, yeah, one with an egg on the top. There's one with a smashed pumpkin on top. You can have like a ton of different things, or you can make up your own. And then I'm just going to come in here and draw it all in. And this one I'm going to color in red. So we'll see how this looks. For the red, I think I'll use a complementary color to do the shadow. I didn't necessarily use complementary colors. I kind of used similar colors, the blue and the purple, or blue and the pink. So here's my U-shaped shadow, and I'm just going to color this bottom part in darker. Give it one more coat of red. And the same with the backpack. And then I'm coming in with a oh, well, I gotta draw in the egg. And then I gotta come in with some gray to get that screen dark on the bottom, medium in the middle, and leave that white piece. So then come in with the green to get that shadow in, and you see how immediately you can see that that's a shadow. And just draw all of that in. And it helps sometimes if you come back in over your colors with red too. And darken everything up. And really get that deep. And all I have to do is cut them out, and voila! Two little cute guys. You can see the shadows are really clear. They're blank on the back. I mean, you can use them for a bookmark. Anything you want. The possibilities are endless, and you can make a bunch of these too. So have fun and enjoy the process. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you draw some more exciting characters. They, you know, an egg on the head is just one version. You can have like big fuzzy hair and flowers, and, you know, modify these characters however you want, and maybe you'll just develop something new, you know, that nobody's even seen before. You can pretend like you know, like you have the latest skin and just invent something. So anyway, have a great weekend. Have a great Friday off, and I hope you spend the day doing something really productive and fun. As always, you can send me your pictures. My email is maggie.herbst@stromanschool.com. That's STROMANSCHOOL.com, not .edu.com. So send me your pictures and have a great weekend. See you guys later.